Welcome to Brain Booster. Have you ever wondered about the origins of Isis, the Egyptian goddess of love, healing, fertility, magic, and the moon? Originally an obscure figure known as Aset or Iset, she had no temples dedicated to her. But as the dynastic age progressed, her influence broadened, and she ascended to become one of the most revered deities in Egyptian mythology. The Greek translation of her name, Isis, fittingly means Queen of the Throne. Isis was believed to possess the power to resurrect human souls and welcome the dead into the afterlife. The Tayet amulet, also known as the Isis knot, was an important symbol associated with her. This red, looped form represented the blood of Isis, which was considered by ancient Egyptians as a potent symbol of protection in the afterlife. As Isis's influence grew, so did the number of temples built in her honor, from the Nile Delta to the island of Philae. Isis was depicted as a symbol of beauty and maternal power in ancient Egyptian art and culture. She was often portrayed as an idealized beauty, donned in an elaborate headdress, a long red dress, and intricate jewelry. These depictions, full of intricate detail and symbolism, reflect the reverence and adoration the ancient Egyptians held for her. In some artworks, she is seen breastfeeding her young son, Horus, a poignant representation of her maternal powers and her devotion to her child. Her strong links with Egyptian kingship are also reflected in her representations. She is often depicted as a beautiful woman wearing a sheath dress and either the hieroglyphic sign of the throne or a solar disk and cow's horns on her head. Isis's versatility is further highlighted by her occasional representation as a scorpion, a bird, a sow, or a cow. Each animal held a specific symbolic significance, further enriching the mythology surrounding the goddess. The image of Isis evolved over time, reflecting her growing significance in ancient Egyptian culture. References to Isis first appeared in the 5th dynasty, becoming an integral part of ancient Egyptian religious beliefs. In the beginning, her name was merely mentioned in the pyramid texts, an early collection of prayers, spells, and hymns. These texts were created to safeguard the souls of deceased kings and queens, guiding them through the trials of the afterlife. Isis was depicted as a guiding force, offering assistance to these royal souls as they journeyed into the afterlife. As time went on, Isis's role began to evolve. No longer was she solely the protector of royal souls. Her protection extended to all deceased Egyptians, regardless of their status in life. This shift marked a significant change in ancient Egyptian religious beliefs, demonstrating the growing importance and influence of Isis. The stories of Isis also began to change, becoming more relatable to the common people of Egypt. She was portrayed as a wife, searching for her lost husband. She was a mother, mourning a missing child. She was a warrior, fighting for her family. These stories resonated with the people, allowing them to see themselves in the trials and tribulations of Isis. She was no longer a distant royal deity. She became the goddess of all people, embodying their struggles and their hopes. Isis's transformation from an obscure figure mentioned in the pyramid text to the most revered deity in ancient Egyptian culture was not an overnight shift. It was a gradual evolution, reflecting changes in society, beliefs, and religious practices. But through it all, Isis remained a constant, a guiding light for those journeying into the afterlife, a symbol of resilience in the face of adversity, and a beacon of hope for the people. From an obscure figure to the most revered deity, the journey of Isis is a testament to her enduring significance in ancient Egyptian culture.